Meet Sonu and Monu. Both are friends and both are applying for the same job through Naukri. A few days later, Sonu starts receiving interview calls and even gets shortlisted for the next round. But Monu doesn't receive a single call. Now, here is the surprising part. Both studied in the same college, had similar qualification, similar skills. Then, what is the difference? Why is Sonu getting interview calls while Monu is not? The reason is Sonu know how Naukri actually work. Most candidates believe that creating a profile and applying for job is enough, but in reality it is not true. Now, if you are like Monu and wondering why you are not getting interview calls, then don't worry, you are at the right place. In this video, I am going to show you how to create a complete Naukri profile, upload an ATS friendly resume, understand job description, use filter effectively, and know the best time to apply for job. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of how Naukri work and how you can improve your chance of getting interview calls. So, if you are serious about getting your first job or making your next career move, then make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any upcoming update. Now, without wasting any time, let's dive in. So friends, if you are a fresher, then this video is completely for you, because in this video I gonna show you how you can create a complete Naukri profile step by step. Also we gonna see how to create ATS friendly resume, which is very important when you are applying for job. And we will be understanding the job description, what are the main keywords we need to add in resume. In the same way we will be seeing how we can use filter effectively, and at the last I gonna tell you which is the best time to apply for job, because I saw many people will apply for job randomly, they will not see the correct time, but I know which is the correct time to apply for job. Then make sure to watch this video till the end. If you really want to get a good job, if you want to get interview calls and get shortlisted for the interview, then make sure to watch this video till the end, because in this video I gonna show you each and everything step by step, either if you are a fresher or a experienced person, no matter whoever you are. And at the last I can make sure that definitely you will get shortlisted as well as you will get interview calls. If you want to apply for a job, then first you need to have a account on Naukri. Am I right? Yes. Now let me know in the comment section how many of you already created a Naukri account. If you are a fresher, then don't worry, I gonna show you how you can create a Naukri account. It is very simple guys, just to follow me. Now let me open the Google Chrome. Right. Now first you need to search Naukri in the search bar. Okay. Naukri. If you want, let me zoom in guys. Now you can see the logo of Naukri. Simply you need to click on this option. So let's click on Naukri. Finally you can see, let me show you with the help of highlighter. If you want, I will provide the link also, no need to take any tension. So first you can see the official website link of the Naukri, right? This is the official website link of Naukri. Now what you need to do is simply click on this link. Now finally you can see the website will open. Let me cancel this. If you want to log into Naukri, it is very simple. Just you can go with the option login. Here you can notice this is the login option. If you already created a Naukri account, you can just log into this. If you are a fresher and if you want to create a account, don't worry, it is very simple. Just you need to click on this option which is register. I hope it is visible. So let's click on register. Let me click on this. Now finally you can see new web page will open. Now let me tell you guys, if you want to create a Naukri account, if you are creating for the first time, two different options are available in order to create a Naukri account. The first option is you need to create manually. At the left hand side you can see this is the first option in order to create a Naukri account, and the second method in order to create the Naukri account is you can just continue with the Google. So basically it will ask you the Gmail ID as well as password, and finally you can create a Naukri account. But I recommend you all to create manually. This is very important. Now look here guys, create a Naukri profile. I will show you step by step how you can create a Naukri profile. Just to follow me. Now first what you need to do is you need to enter your full name. Okay. Enter the full name in this box. Enter the email ID. If you found any difficulty, let me know in the comment section. Now after filling full name and email ID, you need to enter the password. So basically the password should be minimum 6 character and it should be very strong password in order to create a account. And next you need to enter your mobile number, which is very simple. I think most of you know already your mobile number. Am I right? Yes. And next it will ask for the work status. So basically it will ask you either you are a experienced person or a fresher. Alright. Now let me tell you, if you are a fresher and if you are applying for the first time job, now what you can do is you can just to go with the second option, which is I am a fresher. And if you are already a experienced person and if you want to create a account on Naukri, it is very simple. Just to go with the first option, I am experienced. I have work experience excluding internship. Alright, I hope you are understanding. Now look here guys, if you want to receive important updates and promotion via SMS and WhatsApp, you can just to check this option available. Okay, it is very simple. You need to just to check this option so that you can get the updates via WhatsApp. And finally you need to click on this register option available. So finally after filling complete detail, the last step you need to perform is you need to just to go with this option, which is register now. Okay, so just by clicking on register now, finally your Naukri account will be created. I hope you guys are understanding. If you want to create Naukri account, you can just go with the second option, which is continue with Google. So with the help of this option also you can create a Naukri account. Hardly it will take 2 minutes of time in order to create a Naukri account, but I am giving for you 5 minutes of time. So make sure to fill the complete detail and register and you can create a Naukri account. And after creating the Naukri account, let me know in the comment section.
5 minutes later.
So friends, I hope you created your Naukri account successfully. Now you need to log into your Naukri account. It is very simple. On the top there is one option which is login, right? Already registered, you need to simply click on login here. Let me show you guys. Let me click on login. Now finally you can see new web page will open. Now what you need to do is you need to enter your email ID. Okay. Either you can enter the email ID or username, and next you need to enter the password and simply click on login. It is very simple guys. Just you need to log into your Naukri account, enter the mail ID and password, or else you can just to go with the sign in with Google. I hope you guys are understanding. Now what I gonna do is I had already opened my Naukri account. Let me show you. Right on the screen you can see this is my Naukri profile. I had already registered. Now you can see the Naukri profile. Now you need to simply click on view profile, or what you can do is on the top right corner there is one option. Let me show you. You can see my image, right? Just you need to go with this option. Let me click on this option. Now finally you need to click on view and update profile. Now first you need to complete your Naukri profile. This is very important. So whenever if you want to apply for a job, your Naukri profile should be 100%. Let me show you with the help of highlighter. This is my image, right? Now here you can notice my Naukri profile is completely 100%, right? Means my Naukri profile is valid. So basically if your Naukri profile is 100%, easily you can get shortlisted as well as you can get interview calls. This is very important step you need to perform. Now first you need to update your profile. This is very important guys. Now if you want to update your profile, just to click on this pencil icon available. Okay. First you need to complete your profile. Let me click on this pencil icon. Now you need to fill your basic detail, which are your name you need to fill. I'm already working in a company, or you can say organization. So here you data analyst, right? If you are fresher, you can just go with this option. Work status as fresher. Okay. If you are already experienced person and if you are working in any organization, you need to just go with this option. Next you need to mention total year of experience. So basically I mentioned total year of experience as 7 months. And you need to mention the current salary. This is the random salary I mentioned. No need of mentioning the correct salary. Okay. So basically you should not mention your current salary. I have mentioned the random salary. Okay. In place of salary breakdown, I simply click on this option fixed. If you have fixed variable stock, these are not required. Okay. Now next you need to mention your current location. My current location is India, and here you can see Hyderabad Jawaharlal. So what I will do, my current location is Mumbai. So I will write here Mumbai, Maharashtra. Alright. Okay. Now you need to enter your mobile number. This part is very important. You need to enter your mobile number, which is very important because after entering the mobile number only you will get the interview calls. And finally it will ask you for the notice period. you need to select any one of the notice period. I simply click on this option which is 1 month. Okay, according to your convenience you need to select the notice period. Now simply click on save. Okay, it is asking to specify current area or town. So what I gonna do, I will type the area name as Vikroli, okay, park site. Finally I have given the area. Let's click on save. So finally your basic detail will be updated. As you can observe on the screen, this section is complete. Now you need to add your photo. So basically you need to update your photo. Right now you can see my photo is completely professional. So whenever if you are adding your photo, it should be completely professional. The background should be completely plain. Okay. If you want to replace, you can simply click on this option. From here you can replace your photo. Alright, I hope you guys are understanding. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and you can share this video to your friends also. Now moving to the next section is you need to mention the resume. So basically you need to add your resume. This part is very important. Look here guys, you need to upload your resume. I had already uploaded my resume which is completely ATS friendly. So friends, on the screen you can see this is completely ATS friendly resume. This is a fresher resume. If you want, let me zoom in properly. I had already uploaded video on YouTube how to create a ATS friendly resume. Either you are a fresher or a experienced person. If you want, the links are given in the description, or if you want, let me show you guys. I hope my screen is visible to you. You can see the V Excellent YouTube channel, right? If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Now when you scroll down, here I have already uploaded one video on ATS friendly resume. How to create a ATS friendly resume, either if you are a fresher or a experienced person. Just you need to go to this video and you can watch this video completely so that you can create an completely ATS friendly resume. Now moving to the next section is resume headline. So basically here you need to give the resume headline. It is very simple. Just to click on this pencil icon available. Alright. You need to click on pencil icon. Now here you need to give the resume headline. If you are a experienced person, you need to mention experience. If you are a fresher, you can mention like aspiring data analyst. If you are applying for different job role, you need to mention according to the job. Alright. Now let's click on save. Finally resume headline is updated. Now you need to add all the key skills. Let me show you guys. If you are applying for data analyst, you need to add the skills related to data analytics like SQL, Power BI, Python, Excel, and other skills. In the same way, if you are applying for data engineer or AI ML engineer or different job role, according to that job role only you need to add the key skills. Okay. Now after filling the key skills, the next section is employment. Alright. If you are already a experienced person, you can just add the employment with this option available. Let me show you guys. I have already have experience. So what I did, I need to simply click on add employment. Now from here you can add the employment. And let me tell you one important point. If you are a fresher, no need to add the employment because you don't have any job experience, right? So you need to neglect this employment option. But if you already have a experience, you can just go with this option. It is your current employment. Yes, no, you need to just simply go through it. Employment type, either it is full-time or internship. You need to mention the year of experience, current company name, current job title, joining date, ending date. You need to mention the current salary, skill use, job profile, and notice period. Right? And simply you click on save. Finally, your employment will be added. Now here you can notice my employment, which is data analyst trainer at this particular company. And you can see the other employment also like data science and analytics in particular organization, MI executive and analyst. So basically I work in 3 organizations. I work as a data analyst trainer as well as MI executive. So basically you need to mention your experience in this employment section. So with the help of this option, you can add your employment. This is very important, guys. Now moving to the next section is you need to add the education. Education is very important. So basically you need to add your highest to lowest education. Means you need to add the education in descending chronological order. Means first you need to add the education which you have recently completed. Next you need to add the lower education compared with the recent education. Now let me show you guys. If you want to add the education, it is very simple. Simply you need to click on this add education option available. Now here you need to do the education. From here you need to select the education. In the same way you need to mention the university, institute name, course specialization, course type full-time, part-time, distance learning, course duration, starting year, ending year, and grading system. And simply you need to click on save. Now let me show you guys. I completed my master degree in statistics. So first what I mentioned my PG. Look here guys. So first I mentioned my master degree which is post graduation, and next I mentioned my bachelor degree which is BSc in statistics, and later I mentioned my intermediate which is class 12th, and next I mentioned my class 10th. Okay, so basically it should be in chronological order. First you need to mention your education which is recently completed, and next you need to mention the next education. Okay, it should be in descending chronological order. I hope you guys are understanding. So friends, let me know in the comment section what is your highest qualification. Make sure to write your qualification correctly. Okay. Now moving to the next section is you need to mention the skills. Here you can see I have mentioned all the skills. If you want to add the detail, it is very simple. Just to click on add detail option available. Let's click on add. Here you need to mention the skill. If you know the software, you can mention the software version. Last use. Here you can see the experience and the month also. Simply you need to click on save. You can just go to it. So with the help of this option, you can mention your skills. If you want to edit, you can simply go with this option by which you can simply edit your skills. Now let me ask you a simple question. For which job role you are applying? Do write in the comment section. Okay. Now moving to the next section is you need to add the project. The projects are very important. Now look here guys. Here you can see I have added many projects, right? So whenever if you are applying for a job, you need to add the project related to the job. Like for example, if you are applying for a data analyst job, then your project should be related to data analytics, like HR analytic dashboard, bank customer churn analysis. In the same way, you can see different projects are available. How to upload the project on GitHub? If you want, let me show you guys. Right now you can see I have already uploaded one video on how to upload data analytics project on GitHub. In the same way, if you want to post the project on LinkedIn, it is very simple. Just you need to watch this video completely. All right. So basically the links will be given in the description, or you can just go to the channel and you can watch the video. Here you can notice this is the project video I have uploaded. It is end-to-end data analytics project. This project is created using PostgreSQL and Power BI. This project is very powerful. In the same way, you can see remaining projects are available. This is a Swiggy sales dashboard project, and you can see the bank loan analytics dashboard project. In the same way, you can see HR analytics dashboard project. These projects are end-to-end project. So basically, whenever if you are applying for a job, if you are a fresher, so make sure you need to add the project on resume as well as GitHub. This is very important. I hope you guys are understanding, because if you are applying for a fresher job, let me highlight it. If you are applying for a fresher job, then with the help of project only, your chance of getting shortlisted will be high. So basically, when you are applying for a job, the recruiter will ask you question related to the project. And just by seeing the confidence in you, he can easily give you a job. This is very important, guys. That is the reason you need to add the project in Naukri, as well as you need to add the project in resume. I hope you are understanding. If you guys are understanding, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, because this video is very powerful in order to get a job. Now moving to the next section is profile summary. Here you need to give your career objectives. So basically you need to add your profile. Let me show you how you can add. It is very simple, guys. Just to click on the pencil icon. Now here you need to add your profile summary. Alright. Data analyst trainer with 2 years of experience. If you are a fresher, you can add aspiring data analyst with so on skills. Now moving to the next section is accomplishment. Here you can see these are the online profile, where you can see I have already added the LinkedIn profile. This is my GitHub profile. So basically you need to add your profile such as LinkedIn as well as GitHub. Now let me show you guys what is the power of this. Let's suppose if I click on this LinkedIn profile. Wow, just to look at the screen carefully. Finally you can see my LinkedIn profile will be open. So basically the recruiter can easily click on the link and it will redirect to your profile page. In the same way, if the recruiter want to see your GitHub profile, he can simply click on this GitHub profile. Let's click on GitHub profile. Wow, it's completely amazing, right? Now finally your GitHub profile will be open and the recruiter can easily see all your repository. These are all the projects, right? This is very powerful, guys. You need to simply add your LinkedIn as well as GitHub profile. Now let me show you how you can add. It is very simple. For this add option available. Now you need to enter the social profile. You need to mention the name like LinkedIn or GitHub or YouTube. You need to enter the URL. If you want to get the URL, it is very simple, guys. Let me show you. I will show you the LinkedIn profile. Right. On the top you can see this is the URL, right? Let me zoom in. This is my profile URL, which is you need to simply copy this and go to the Naukri. Now click add. Now here you need to paste the URL. Okay. And you need to do the social profile. In this way you can add your online profile. If you have any work sample, you can mention the link. I had already given the GitHub link, so no need of mentioning the link here. In the same way, these are some advanced topic like white paper, research, publication. These are related to the PhD employees. Here you can see the presentation. If you have any presentation, you can add the presentation. And this is the patent. In this section, you need to add the certificate. These are very important. If you want to add, it is very simple. Just to click on add option available. Let me show you guys. Click on add. You need to mention the certificate name, certification completion ID. You need to enter the certification URL if you have. and you can give the certificate validity month and year to month and year. Okay, and if your certificate does not expire, you can simply check this option. Now finally you need to click on save, and finally what will happen, your certificate will be added on Naukri. I hope you guys are understanding. Now moving to the next section is career profile. Here you need to mention the career profile. Let me show you guys what you need to do is just to click on this career profile. Now from here you need to add the current industry. I am applying for IT and service, you need to select from here. Okay. Based on your company role, you need to select the industry. Now next you need to mention the department. From here you can select different departments are available. In the same way you can see the role category, job role. If you want to apply for different job, you can select from here. And moving to the next, this is permanent, full time, day shift or night shift, flexible. And you can mention the location. So basically you can add the location where you want to apply for the job. Now simply you need to click on save. Finally what will happen, your career profile will be saved successfully, it will be updated. Now moving to the next section is personal detail. Here you need to add your personal detail, such as, let me click on pencil icon. I am First you need to enter the gender. Either you are a male, female. I have clicked male. Okay. More information, either single parent. So basically not require these all. You need to mention the marital status. Either you are a single, unmarried, married. Like this you need to mention. You need to mention the date of birth and which category you belongs to. So basically these all are personal detail. Alright. Now at the below you can see language proficiency. You need to add the language from here. You can just go through it. Now let me click on save. Finally you can see personal detail are updated. So friends, in this way you can complete your Naukri profile. I hope you guys are understanding. If you guys are understanding, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any query, do write in the comment section. Now finally the Naukri profile is updated successfully. Now let me show you how you can apply for the job. It is very simple. So first click on this Naukri icon available. So basically with the help of this option you can go to the home page. Now finally you can see many jobs are available, right? Now if you are applying for data analyst job, let me show you guys. What you need to do is you need to simply search your job. Now simply click on the search bar. Now here you need to type the job role. Like I am applying for data analyst job, I will simply write here data analyst. And let me tell you guys, if you are applying for MIS executive or AI ML engineer or any different job, you need to search here. Okay. Like I am applying for data analyst job, I will type data analyst. If you are applying for different job, you can mention here job name. Okay. This is very important. Now you need to select the experience. Now here you can see many options are available. If you are a fresher, you can just go with the first option. If you have at least 1 year of experience, you need to go with this option. But right now, if you are a fresher, you need to simply click on this fresher option available. Now you need to enter the location. So basically you are filtering, right? Let's suppose I want to find the job in Noida. So what I gonna do is I will simply type here Noida. Now I will select the Noida. In the same way, if you want to apply for multiple location, like I want to apply for Mumbai, I will type here Mumbai. Now what you need to do is simply you need to click on search. Once you click on search, finally you can see many jobs will appear here, right? Here you can see all the jobs related to data analyst. Let me zoom in guys. Data analyst, intern, data analyst. You can see the company name, year of experience 0 to 3. Now let me tell you one important point. Whenever if you are applying for a job, you need to check this option. This option is very important. It will show you when the job is posted. This job is posted 3 weeks ago, more than 3 weeks ago. In the same way you can see more than 3 weeks ago. Now let me show you guys. Let me zoom out. In the same way, let me show you with the help of highlighter. Here you can notice this job is posted 2 days ago. So basically you need to filter the job. So whenever if you are applying for a job, you need to apply for the job which is posted either 1 day or 2 day before. Okay. This point is very important. Now let me show you how you can filter the job. It is very simple. So first at the left hand side, different options are available in order to filter the job. The first filter we can see is work mode. So basically if you want work from office, you can just check this option. If you want a hybrid job or remote job, you need to just click any one of the option according to your convenience. Now here you can see the experience level. If you are a fresher, you need to take 0. If you have year of experience like 1 year, 2 year, you can just increase the experience from here. Okay. I will simply take here 0. Now from here you need to select the department. For which department you are applying for job. Here you can see many departments are available like engineering, finance, accounting, marketing, data science and analytics, other, HR, and lot more. You need to select the department according to your convenience. Now let me tell you one important point. Whenever if you are applying for a job, you should not mention the salary. So basically, you should not apply the filter for the salary. This is very important, guys. Now moving to the next filter is company type. Either you want corporate, foreign MNC, Indian MNC, startup. From here you can select the company. Alright. Now in the same way you can see the role category. Different options are available. These are the role category. Now let me zoom out, guys. What I will do. Okay. Right. Your option is depend. No need of checking this option. In the same way you can see the duration. So basically this is the duration, like probation period you need to select. Now you need to enter the education. If you want like MSc degree related job, you can just check this option available, BSc, any graduate. And in the same way you can see the posted by company job, consultant job. You can see the industry, top companies. According to this you need to understand. And now let me tell you guys, if you want to select the location, from here you can filter the location. Let's suppose I want to filter only Mumbai. So friends, after applying the filter which is Mumbai location, what will happen? You will get all the jobs which are available in the Mumbai location only. I hope you guys are understanding. Now let me show you one important point. The last important point is freshness. Freshness means when the job is posted. Here you can see the job are posted like 6 days ago, 1 week ago. In the same way 5 days ago, 2 week ago. Now as I already told you, you need to filter the job according to 1 day before or 2 day before. If you want to apply for a job, you need to apply for the job which are posted either 1 day or 2 day before. Now it is very simple, guys. Just you need to click on this freshness, and from here you need to select last 1 day. Once you click on this filter last 1 day, finally you can see you will get all the jobs which are present in Mumbai location, as well as you will get the time also. Like here you can notice 1 day ago business analyst job is posted. Now you can see 1 day ago, 1 day ago. So basically by applying the filter, what will happen? You will see only the jobs which are posted 1 day ago, as well as you will see only the Mumbai location, right? Now let's suppose if I want to apply for this job, let me show you guys. If I want to apply for this business analyst job, simply you need to click on this job. Now finally you can see the new web page will open, where you can see the business analyst job. This is the company posted by Recruno. Okay, you can see the year of experience and this is the LPA. In the same way we can see job posted 1 day ago. Number of opening is 1, but the number of applicants are more than 100, which is very large, right? Now what you can do is you can neglect this job, because so basically when you apply for this job, what will happen? Your profile will not be highlighted on the top. This is a negative sign. I hope you guys are understanding. Now let me tell you the best time in order to apply for the job. The best time is you need to apply the job between 9 to 10 a.m. Once again I am repeating, if you want to apply for the job, let me show you with the help of highlighter. If you want to apply for the job, the best time is you need to apply between 9 to 10 a.m. Okay, this is the best time if you want to apply for the job, because at this time new jobs will be posted. In the same way, if you apply first, what will happen? Your profile will be highlighted on the top, and the recruiter or the HR can easily view your profile, and it will definitely review your profile, and it will shortlist for the interview. I hope you guys are understanding. So whenever if you want to apply for a job, the timing is between 9 to 10 a.m. early morning. Okay, you need to apply between 9 to 10 a.m. This is the perfect time in order to apply for a job. I hope you guys are understanding. Now let me tell you one more important point. Whenever if you are applying for any job, you need to go through the job description. This is very important. Like here you can see this is the job description of business analyst, right? Let me scroll down, right? Now let me zoom in, guys. First let me highlight it, right? Now what it has given? It has given the compensation, which is the salary, and next it has given the role, which is business analyst. Inside the job description, here you can see it has mentioned each and everything, right? So basically based on the job description, you need to update your profile, which is very important. And in the same way you need to add the key skills. Now let me show you with the help of highlighter. These are the key skills. Let me tell you, whenever if you are applying for a job, you need to update the key skill. This is very important. Like in this job description, it has given the key skill as Python, SQL, stakeholder, and here you can see remaining key skills are available. So basically what you need to do is you need to update the key skill, which is very important. Now finally we will get the jobs business analyst. Here you can notice this is the data analyst, English required. This is the remote job. Now what I will do, I will simply apply for this job. Just you need to watch what I am doing. Total openings are 20 and number of applications are more than 100. Now we can apply for this job. Now first you need to see the job description. According to job description, you need to update your profile. This is very important. Now I will simply click on this apply button. So once you click on apply, finally you can see you have applied to the job, right? Here you can see apply to data analyst, English required job. Now if you want to see this job status, you need to simply click on this job available. Now under this job here you can see application status. Now what you need to do is look here guys, click on application status. Now here we will see all the job status which we have already applied. Just for demo, I have applied for this two job previously. Now if you click on this particular job, look here, if I click on this particular job, here you can see the application status. Okay, applied on 10th Jan 2026, application sent, waiting recruiter action. Here you can notice total number of applications are 2040, which is very large, and application viewed by recruiter are only 16. So basically whenever if you are applying for the job, it will show you total number of application and how many application are viewed by the recruiter. Similarly, you can see the application status of this particular job, where you can see total number of application 11,967 and application viewed by recruiter are 2,869. In this way you can see your application status. I hope you guys are understanding. So friends, in this video we covered the complete process step by step, from creating a Naukri account, building and optimizing your profile, uploading an ATS friendly resume, to understanding how to apply for job in the right way and at the right time. I have also added all the video link in the description. Now the real work start. Update your profile properly and start applying consistently. All the best for your job search. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.